Welcome to the 5th video in our training series. My name is Jamie, and in this video we'll be discussing how our trades are presented in the working orders, open deals, and closed deals modules in the software. Let's get started now with the working orders module. Obviously, when we place orders for trades that are not immediately executed, these orders need to be accessible and easily organized so that we can keep track of them and/or manage them prior to their execution. This becomes even more critical as we develop more detailed trading strategies that involve the automated opening and closing of numerous trades through the use of the harvester. Again, I'll note that we'll be addressing the use of the harvester in later tutorials, but for now, we're still just focusing on how the modules are structured so we can navigate the software with ease and confidence. Now, when we take a look at the working orders module, we'll see all the orders that have yet to be executed. Each order is given an order ID so we can specifically identify it if needed. In some cases we'll see orders to enter trades, and in other cases we'll see orders that will manage the positions that we already have entered. If the order was placed by the harvester, it'll be identified here. If we've assigned a trade to a particular open deal window, it'll be identified here. We can cancel any order by simply selecting it and then clicking Cancel Selected. Or, if we decide we're finished trading for a period of time and intend to close out all of our deals, we'll also need to cancel all of our orders in here by simply clicking Cancel All Orders. Please also be aware that if you're using the harvester to execute your trades, you'll need to stop all harvesters if you intend to completely stop trading for a period of time. Now let's take a look at the Open Deals module. You'll recall that we've briefly discussed how trades make their way into the Open Deals windows in our previous Manual Deals tutorial. In this video, we'll go into more detail on the various components within this module. Upon clicking on Open Deals on the main window, we see a list of open deal windows from which we can either choose individual windows to which we've assigned our trades, or we can select the Global Open Deals window, which shows us all of our open deals. First, let's start with a specifically numbered trade window. Here we see our trade, we see the time we opened it, we see the deal formula reiterated in the shorthand, we see the direction of the trade, and so on. We can expand each of these columns as needed by simply dragging the column. If we've created our trade with the use of the harvester, which again we'll be discussing in a later tutorial, we'll see the harvester ID number located here. You'll notice here that the window is divided into 3 components. The top gray section is where we find various functions to alter the open trades in the window. The middle window lists the individual trades, and the bottom window summarizes the aggregate of all of the trades within this particular window. At the bottom of the Open Deals window, we can select our summarized total position, and in the window above, we will see all of the trades that comprise this total position are now in bold. This is just another feature to hopefully make our more complex trading strategies easier to track and manage. In the Open Deals window, we have a feature called the Close All Deals command, or in this case, CAD total running. Here we can simply click in the box marked Close All Deals and set our desired profit. Once all of the deals within the window have achieved a total profit equal to that which we've noted within the Close All Deal command, all of the deals in the window will be closed at the price required to achieve this profit. So, for example, let's say we wanted to make 1,000 pips, and we had 2 trades open in this window. And for this example, let's also say that one of the trades was losing and one was winning. When the total profit from our winning trade exceeds the loss from the losing trade, to the extent that the total of the 2 trades reaches our desired profit of 1,000 pips, both of the trades will be closed and moved to our Closed Deals window. Once we've initiated the Close All Deals command, we'll see the status bar located between the 2 deal windows will become highlighted either in red or in green, signifying whether or not we're in profit or at a loss. Specifically, within this window we see our total open deals, the total open mini lots, assuming that we're trading mini lots, our total profit or loss in pips, our total profit or loss in dollars, and most importantly, the profit needed to trigger the close all deals command. I'll note here that there are actually 3 separate close all deals or CAD functions. The CAD total running function not only accounts for deals that are currently open in the window, but also for deals that have been assigned to this window but have subsequently been closed. I should also note that I don't mean all the deals that have been opened and closed in this window since the time you've started using the software, but rather just those deals that have opened and closed in the current trading sequence. The CAD total running function resets each time the function is triggered, and then once a new trade enters the window, this function considers this new trade to be the start of a new sequence and begins accounting for this trade and each additional new trade as they enter the window and subsequently close in profit. So once the aggregate of all of the deals in your current trading sequence in this window reach your profit requirement for the close all deals command, including deals that are currently open in this window and those that have reached individual profit requirements you may have set and have subsequently closed because of those profit requirements, this function will close out all of the remaining trades. There's also a series of simple close all deals functions here on the left. The all open deals function will close all of the deals that are open in this window once the aggregate profit of these open deals has reached the specified target. We simply need to click the checkmark box next to all open deals and specify our profit target next to the plus sign. If we were to input a value next to the minus sign, we would be instructing the software to function as an aggregate stop loss of sorts, where if the series of open trades was going against us to the extent that the aggregate total of the loss reached our specified number, all trades in the window would be closed. I'll also note here that we have the option of inputting these requirements in terms of dollars or pips. Next, we have the option of closing out individual currency pairs through the CAD command. And next to this, we have the option of closing out individual currency pairs on the basis of whether or not they are long trades or shorts. And again, we have the option of choosing an aggregate profit target or aggregate stop losses by inputting these in the appropriate plus or minus boxes. Finally, we have the option of closing all deals for orphans only, meaning that if the aggregate of any of the orphans in this window reach a specified profit or loss, only the orphans will close. Don't be concerned if you're not familiar with the term orphan just yet. We haven't actually addressed these in any of the previous tutorials, but we will be addressing the creation of orphans when we delve into the Harvester module. So for now, please just make a mental note that this function exists here, and when I explain what orphans are and how they're created, you'll have a better understanding of why you might need this function. Depending upon your individual preferences, you can select multiple ways to close your deals, and the software will keep track of your preferred conditions and close deals based on which of your conditions occur first. There are a few more functions in this window that are a little more advanced, and we'll be getting into these in the advanced tutorials. Now, let's say we've changed our minds about some of our expectations for a particular trade in this window. We can select the trade by clicking on it, and then, if we want to change our limit price, we can select this here. Or we can change the stop price, or select whether or not we want the stop to be a static stop or trailing stop. And we can even add or alter a stopgap should we choose to do so. Obviously, we can also choose to close individual trades or even the entire lot of trades in this window as well. I'd like to note that the Global Open Deals window is similar to the individual windows, but incorporates all open deals. Additionally, I should mention that you have the ability to set different requirements for the close all deal functions in the individual windows than you may want to set for the Global Open Deals window. For instance, if you had 2 deals open in an individual window and wanted these deals to close at a total profit of, say, $500, you could specify that in the specific window, while at the same time, if you had, say, 10 open deals in the entire Global Open Deals window, you could specify that your requirement to close all 10 of your open deals would be a total profit of, say, $2,000. Whichever event happens first will trigger the function separately, so in this instance, if all 10 deals reach a profit of $2,000, the CAD function in the Global Open Deals window would close all deals, including the 2 deals in the individual window, even if they hadn't hit their $500 profit target. Now, let's take a look at what happens when we close our deals. Upon opening the Closed Deals module, we may or may not see any closed deals at first, depending upon whether or not we've closed any trades yet. However, if we click History, we have the option of reviewing trades that have been closed over a specific period of time, and if we so choose, within a specific pair. Let's say for now that we're not specifically interested in one particular pair. We'll simply click All to move all of the symbols into the Selected Symbols category, and then either input or select the dates we'd like to see. As you can see, we also have the option of looking at when the deals were open and when they were closed. Then we simply click Process, and all the trades which meet these parameters will populate the Closed Deals window. Now we can further analyze these trades by organizing them within each column. Selecting Symbol organizes by symbol, selecting Deal Formula organizes by the deal formula, and so on. Most of these are pretty straightforward, but some, like the Harvester ID number here, will require some more explanation, and we'll get into that later. You'll find that the Closed Deals window is not only very useful in tracking our trades, but it's also extremely helpful in determining things like whether or not a specific deal formula produces greater returns than another. Another important factor might be how the deal was closed. For instance, it may tell us our stop loss is being triggered too frequently, or perhaps that a particular deal closed at a loss through the Close All Deals command, meaning that despite the loss for this trade, it was part of a trade strategy or sequence that was ultimately profitable. We'll go into more depth on ways in which we can use this information in our more advanced tutorials, but for now, we have a good working knowledge of how our trades and orders are organized in the software. This concludes the video tutorial for the Working Orders, Open Deals, and Closed Deals modules within the software. Thanks for watching. If you're ready, please proceed to the next video in our series, where I'll be presenting the Broker, Quotes, and Currency Table modules within the software.